Hey, what's up, rock stars? It's Rox, and I am coming to you today with a review for Love and Hip Hop ATL, Season 6, Episode 9. I believe this is Episode 9. I'm guessing they're counting this as Episode 9. Last night was the Joseline Hernandez, baby delivery special. And I did have to side-eye Miss Mona for not giving her her own show on a different day. One episode would have been fine. But I understand why they added it into the lineup of this show. It is all an effort to change the image of Joseline Hernandez. And I think that it is working. Last night really did humanize Joseline, even with all of the fuck shit that happened in the episode. We'll talk about it. But I don't think you could walk away from watching that delivery without feeling some sort of something for Joseline. And with all of Joseline's flaws, and of course her hood boogery ratchetness, it still was a touching enough episode. At least it made you kind of smile with the things that was going on. I like the fact that they shot it in sort of like a documentary form. Every time they came back from a commercial, it was showing her delivery steps, from her going to the water birth center to actually delivering. And honey, I think anybody who has had a baby and did not use medication, whether it was by choice or not, okay, I had Jada without medication. It definitely was not by choice. It was just too late. But when she was going, I cannot, I was like, girl, I know exactly how you feel. As a matter of fact, I use those exact same words. They're like, Roxanne, it's too late. We can't give any medication. Okay, your baby is ready to come. I was like, I can't do it. My husband was like, yes, you can, Roxanne. I said, did you hear what the fuck I said? I said I can't do it. I need some medication. But, yeah, the babies are definitely in charge there. So whether or not you don't think you can do it, the body has a different goal in mind. And that baby is coming out whether you like it or not. So anyway, you guys, just the show. So Joseline tells us, I am 8 months pregnant and I am so excited. I'm ready to pop this child out, honey. But first, I'm going to throw the biggest baby shower anybody has ever seen in this world. This is a celebration of life. And she has these 2 ladies that are going to be helping her plan this party. Okay, she wants it to be over the top. We already saw the shit on the internet, on Instagram, so we already know what went there. Now we get to see the behind the scenes. So she tells them that she wants dancers. She wants people swinging from the poles, okay, from the ceilings. This is going to be everything that Joseline is. One planner is feeling it, the other one is not. She's like, this is my brand, okay? You ain't fixing to have my name out there that I done came and brought all these old classless strippers. Joseline was just like, we could talk about this later. I already knew that she was not paying that lady no attention. That's the code word that your parents give you, that I already made up my damn mind. We're gonna do it the way I say it. Strippers is definitely not conventional for baby showers, but hey, it is Atlanta. We're known for strippers, so I guess. Now, this next scene that she had with her brother, he's a cute little kid, 20 years old, in college, and got his girlfriend, who is somewhere around 19, 20 years old as well, 6 months pregnant. And Joseline is just trying to tell him, like, what you plan on doing? I don't want your baby mama to end up like me. You know how hard it is to be a single mama? He was like, yeah, I know it wasn't easy. Okay, she talks about how they, grew up in a 6-child home. Her parents didn't have much. Her mom struggled trying to raise them. And she was just like, you guys didn't even have it as bad as I did. We had it way worse. So she was just like, what do you plan on doing? You in college? How you going to be taking care of a baby, taking care of a baby mama, putting food on the table? He said he going to finish school. He going to get a job. He's going to get the job done. That is not enough for Joseline. I really want you to be there for that girl. Talking about the baby mama. He seems like he's going to be there, but 20 years old is so young. I mean, I know there are plenty of successful parenting, because when the baby is here, you just gotta do it, right? But dang, 20 is young to be starting out, a family. You still a child really yourself. So it's a quick growing up lesson, that is for sure. When she picks up the shoes, though, she was just like, look at this, $83, $112. This is what your baby gonna want. I was like, you better take that shit to Payless. They got baby shoes there too, okay? BYOB. Not BYOB. BOGO. Yo, did y'all hear that Payless shoe size is closing? I was like, damn. I mean, I hadn't been in Payless forever, but that is definitely a staple. And honey, y'all don't front. Them kids, honey, we used to go there when Joe and Jada was like around, you know, 5, 6, 7 years old, and they wanted them old shoes that lit up on the bottom or some kind of shit like that, you know. They was good for some sandals when you was going to the beach. Oh, I miss the beach so much, you guys. But yeah, we all got what she was trying to say. Getting her brother prepared for the inevitable. For the inevitable, that baby is coming. Now, I must say that Joseline did surprise me with the water birth. Okay, I want Bonnie Bella to come into this world as peacefully as she can. So she's talking to who would be her water birth coach, and you know, the water birth coach is just telling her she'd be at the center. If everything goes well, she'll have the baby in the water. If there's any complications, or if she finally says, you know what, I can't take it no more, we'll take it on to the hospital. Okay, it's all going to depend on you, your body, your baby, what you can and cannot take. Okay, so Joseline is happy with that. She's a little uneasy still about the fact that she might be doing this all by herself, but the coach happens to be a single mother, and she was like, trust me, you can do it. And then we see her go to a labor class with that same coach along with other women, and women are telling their stories about, I'm supposing a few there had already had water births, and one maybe it didn't go the way that she expected it to, and she ended up having to go to the hospital. While they're there, the coach also has a real baby doll that, you know, Joseline can take home. You guys know the real baby dolls that actually behave as an actual newborn. They cry whenever they want to. They, I'm assuming, wear a diaper, and they have to be changed and all of that. So it's like a 2.0 version of Baby Alive. Do they still make Baby Alive? You guys, I used to love Baby Alive. Okay, use all the fucking diapers the very first day I got it. My mom was like, now what, you didn't use 9 diapers? The damn doll, what you gonna do now? You be in there putting tape and paper towels and shit on the doll. Joseline ain't too sure about this. She's just like, oh my God, this baby get on my nerves. I might leave it in the car. And they tell her, no, you're going to be just fine, just fine. And you know, Joseline is likable when she's not in that, you know, loving hip hop mode, like I'm the boss bitch, everybody trying to be like me mode, because everybody there liked her and laughed at the shit that she said. So, I mean, do you guys believe that she is still trying to change, or do you guys really think that this whole thing is an act? Now, this was the part of the show when I was just like, all right, Mona, bitch, she always got to pull some shit. So Joseline is at her trainer. She's working out, and she said, I'm not really feeling too confident about my body, but her boo is coming into town, Nikki, and Nikki want to have pregnancy. I'm thinking to myself, you know what? Listen, I guess they pushed the envelope last night, because I honestly cannot remember, when I just off the top of my head think about a show where they actually showed a woman having pregnant sex. They might have been talking about it. I mean, they didn't show it, but we got enough of the fucking visual. Okay, so she's telling her trainer that Nikki is coming, and that was another part. I was just like, y'all act like Nikki been part of this damn whole season. Now, where the fuck Nikki came from? Wasn't nobody thinking about Nikki, baby, this whole season. Joseline ain't said nothing about it. All of a sudden on this show, she's her boo and she's coming to town. I said, Mona, bitch, you gonna even do it on the fucking damn special, huh? That Mona was like, bitch, Nikki can get this work too. Shit. So the trainer is telling her, you know, y'all can have doggy style sex with the strap on. You know, Joseline was like, we don't use strap ons, we use our tongue. He was like, okay, well, tongues is fine too. This might be too much information, but I can remember trying to have sex when I was pregnant, and the damn orgasms would be the contraction, it would make too much shit happen. My stomach would tighten all. I was like, oh, this fucking baby right here. That's gonna take all of the fun out of this fuck session. Anyway, sorry, y'all. Y'all probably didn't want to know all of that, but definitely Face of the Place is entirely too much when you get into them last parts of the pregnancy. As a matter of fact, the doctors try to kind of discourage you from doing that, because all that contraction can trigger something. I'm getting off, aren't I? She just concerned if the taste is gonna be the same. He say everything gonna be the same. Next scene, we see her and Nikki. You know, Nikki, what can I do, baby, to make you feel better? You know, Joseline, okay, don't forget the Oreo. I said, what the fuck is the Oreo? She went up and poured the Oreo on her stomach, and Nikki is just slathering it in, and she's like, what you gonna do for me, baby? And she's just like, what do you want me to do, baby? I was sitting there looking at that shit like this. That motor bitch. That shit was so uncomfortable. I mean, I just prefer to not see pregnant women having sex. I know it happened, but let's keep some things. I mean, y'all don't leave nothing for Jesus, do you? And even Jesus don't want to see that. Y'all not married. Cut this shit out. Okay, maybe I'm just too old. Am I too old for this, y'all? Y'all let me know if I'm tripping. So then we see her at the doctor. She's getting the 3D ultrasound. You know, she's like, I want my baby to be beautiful, smart, good looking like her mama. And from the look of things, she look real good. She looks real happy. She's excited to meet her baby. Then we get to see her interaction with her family. Okay, now it's quite a big difference between her first season on Love and Hip Hop and now 6 years later. She went from not having nobody to having a lot of family around, and I would imagine because everybody is in better places financially. So it was cool to see her mom is there from, I guess her mom lives in Miami with everybody else from her family for the most part. But they're there now, and Joseline is just telling her mom that she needs her to be there for at least 2 weeks because she's gonna need help with the baby. And it's a blessing to have your mother there to help you. Trust me, you need some sort of help those first couple of weeks. It is a whole lot of work, a very big difference from what you are used to with that first baby. I was so confused. I had to keep on tweeting like, wait a minute. Now the niece pregnant 6 months. The brother got a girlfriend that's pregnant 6 months. I was like, now the brother ain't made the niece pregnant, right? I was so confused because the way they kept on putting the brother and the girl together, it was making it seem like they were a couple. But y'all assured me that they are pregnant by 2 different people. Okay, so that's what we're gonna run with. But was I the only one that was confused on that? Now we about to get to this shower. She tells her planners, you guys call me every day for some money. You bitches is costing me a lot of cash. Let me see what you guys got. Okay, so the one that wasn't really with the strippers, she got ballet dancers. They got all fucking plastic tutus. I was like, oh, I guess that's that new. And Joseline ain't feeling it. Okay, she was just like, unless they gonna be showing their thongs and throwing some ones in there, we ain't got no party yet. So the other one knows that Joseline ain't feeling it. So, you know, she was just like, hey, honey, you wanted strippers, I got strippers. You know, she claps her hands and here they come. And Joseline was like, bitch, this is more what I'm talking about. And the prude one, she still ain't feeling it, but she got to go with the flow. Next, we gonna sit down with the food. That shit was so funny. You know, they was sitting there, you know, and Joseline was like, fat girl want what she want. So they got to make sure that the food is good. They have fried lobster and asparagus. Okay. Tell me why is Joseline picking the asparagus up like it's fucking, you know, fried okra or some shit. She was just like, this is what we gonna have on the plate. These long ass finger foods. How about using a fork? But you know, Joseline is classy. Bless her heart, child. Baby steps. Baby steps. They also have the cake decorator come out, you know, and Joseline was just like, can you make me a cake with the mama and the baby coming out of her pee-pee? And the cake decorator was like, I can do whatever you want. Okay. And then she was just like, you could put little pubic hairs on there too. She was like, girl, I got you. What did I just say? Baby steps. Oh, and did I mention that the decorator was a former rapper? Okay, she even threw out a few bars on that ass. You know, that whole Curtis Blow flow. I was like, you could tell she probably was hanging with them niggas back in the day. She looked like she done had a rough ass life too. But the baby shower, we are there and it is here. We finally get to see, it was a whole bunch of fucking people there. I was like, Mona did it big. They was really making sure that everybody, the who's who of Atlanta in the Mona and Me world, they was there. Joseline looked beautiful. You could tell that she was happy that that day was there. And, you know, aside from the fact that they tried to throw Nikki up in there too, that was just so like, why is Nikki up there? Just don't make no fucking sense. But other than that, it was cool. Joseline said, you know, we had Young Dro come down and he turned up for him. Okay, they had Barino, what is it, Fantasia's brother? He was there performing. They had Mariah up there with this old flicked ass twerk. You know, she doing her once upon a time, not long ago, I was a hoe. And child, when she was over there trying to do something on Joseline's lap, I said, bitch, you gonna cut her with your sharp ass. She's so damn skinny. Stop it, Mariah. But yeah, they look like they had a whole bunch of entertainment. We got them strippers to come out. Mama D shows up, you know, and Joseline was like, who had Mama D come out from her castle? Mama D bequeaths her with a little princess. It was actually very, very cute, you know. And so yeah, it looked like they had a lot of people there. When they unveiled the baby cake, Jock was clouding about the cake a little bit. She was just like, well, Jock, let me ask you, if I cut off a titty, will you eat it? Then we get the speeches. Don gets up there and says that, you know, Joseline is her friend. She has a heart of gold. Okay, she is the best person. That she will give you her shirt off of her back and all of this. And I'm in my best Portia voice, like one of my commenters said one time. I sat down on the couch and was like, who said that? Bitch. Well, I don't know if anybody felt the same way about Miss Joseline, but child, if you said, we gonna roll with that. Joseline had tears of joy. She said she was so glad that she had so many people there. She didn't even know she had that much support. Okay. You also didn't know that Mona and me was paying everybody to bring their ass out there that day. But that's neither here nor there. And you can tell that everybody enjoyed themselves. I wonder how late that damn baby shower ran. But we finally get to the present, and it is delivery time, and they are showing Joseline in the very tough parts of, you know, your contraction. She's in the pool, she's in the water, and honey, that pain, like she said, that is nothing that you can describe to anybody. I have never in my life, now I had back pain, I had back labor with Joseph before they gave me my epidural. I was in labor basically for like 2 days before I actually pushed Joe out. And I'm telling you, that back pain, that shit, it shit tighten up in your back. It feel like it's a fucking vice grip on there. Now, in retrospect, I can understand that that is really your body trying to just push this baby out. But when you go through it, it is the most horrendous pain. I just don't even know what to compare it to. People say, is it like when you have cramps? No. The worst cramps in your life don't compare to this. So when she was saying that nobody can prepare you for that pain, that is 100% true. She was in labor for some 6 or 7 hours, it looked like, and she was like, fuck this, I cannot do this anymore. It is time to go to the hospital. I was surprised because she seemed pretty adamant that she wanted to have this water birth, but I also understand, like, you can judge your own tolerance, okay? But the one thing about this baby is coming out. You can do it. Now, I didn't really want to, but once I got into the groove of really pushing, I was glad that I didn't get that epidural, because after I had Jada, the pain went away. You know, I was exhausted. But the fact that I had that epidural with Joseph, the recovery was totally different, because you just pushing and pushing. You can't really feel what you're doing. Okay, so you just pushing your entire bottom half of your body out. So afterwards, I was fucked up. I think that there are pros and cons to both ways of having a baby. It just really is up to you. But yeah, I still would get medication afterwards, because honey, that pain is terrible. But yeah, Joseline was just like, she can't take it anymore, and they were about to go to the hospital, but her midwife was like, no, listen, this baby is here. You are ready to push this baby out. We ain't going to no damn hospital. Just all you got to do is push it. And I guess Joseline has sat down in the bathroom, and she said she finally pushed and the baby came out. So she didn't even have to go to the hospital. And I'm sure she was happy with that, because you just want to stick to the plan. But it was touching, you know, after she had the baby and she was crying. She was just like, she has a whole lot of hair on her head. You know, you are so amazed. The emotions that overcome you is something. You have this brand new little teeny tiny baby. So I was happy for her. And then she said that she wanted to call Stevie to come down there, because she wanted him to share in the joy. And when he came, he was happy for her, and you could tell she was happy that he was there. And, you know, she was just like, I just want to leave everything that happened in the past, and let's just concentrate on little Bonnie Bella. Because right now, it's only about Bonnie Bella. So that's the truth. And we all know that Stevie J and Joseline are going to be back together. I mean, they are right now. But as of then, we all knew then that they was going to be back together. So, yeah, you guys, it was a really good special. If you did not watch it, because a lot of people was just like, I ain't watching that shit. I don't want to watch it. Watch it. It'll make you feel a little bit differently about Joseline. All right, you guys, let me get off of here. I'm sweating like crazy. I ain't got no gas in my car. I don't want to turn the air on, so I'm trying to get this shit done. Still got to do basketball wives. You guys make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe on the channel. itsrox. The channel is for itsrox. Everything else I do will be in the bottom right. All right. So I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. I plan on doing the same. Till next time, rock stars. Bye.